Hey, good morning, guys. Happy Wednesday to you. So this is, I guess, pretty much the last lesson we're doing this year. So it's been fun. Well, not really, but you know what I mean. Anyways, okay. So what we're doing today, this is what we call. Remember last lesson we did factoring polynomials. Okay, this is what we call multiplying monomials. Okay. Now, something that we need to remember, whenever we multiply exponents, if they are not separated by a parenthesis, meaning we're not taking a particular exponent to a power, then what do we do with those exponents? Does anybody remember? We multiply them. We add them. So if we had something like this, y to the fifth times y to the third, this basically means what? Y, we add those exponents, so y to the what? The eighth power, okay? Also, keep in mind, if you have an exponent that has no power here, it's not a zero. What is its power if it's not there? The one. Okay, so you can actually write those in there if you'd like to. Okay, so this would be y times y times y. So it's y, and then 1 plus 3 is 4 plus 3. So this would be 1 plus 3, which would equal y to the 7. Okay, all right. Also, before we start this lesson and continue, the number in front of a variable. Okay, remember, this is called the coefficient, okay? And that's a number in front of the variable, okay? All right, so let's go ahead and get started. Now, this is not hard. It looks crazy. I promise you it looks crazy, but it's not hard at all, I promise. All right? Okay, let's take a look here. All right, if I have a number that looks like this, okay? I have some coefficients here, don't I? Okay, I have a 5, a 7, and a 3, okay? So what I'm going to first do is I'm going to take my coefficients, this, this, and this, and I'm going to multiply them, okay? So 5 times 7 times 3. Well, 5 times 7 is 35 times 3, and 35 times 3 is 105. Okay? Is that right? Okay. Now, what I have left, okay, I can even go up here and I can cross these out because I've dealt with all the coefficients. Okay. Now what I have is variables left. Okay. Now, if I have an n and I don't see a power, okay, remember what is that power? It's a 1. And then I have another one that's just by itself. That's also a 1. So basically what I'm going to do is I'm going to take, I know n times n times n is going to be n, and my variables, or my exponents, I'm sorry, should just add together. So 1 plus 3 would give me n to the fifth. So 105 n to the fifth. Does that make sense? Okay, good. You guys pause the video and try this one. Okay, so the first thing we did was multiply our coefficients, because it's multiplication. So 6 times 8 would give us 48. And then we have a b to the third. Okay, so then I'm done with the coefficients. Now I have b to the third times b to the fourth. So basically I know that's b, and then I have exponents of 3, and I don't multiply them. Remember, I add those. So this would be b to the 7th, 48b to the 7th. I hope that's what you got for your final answer on that one. Okay, now the additional thing that you're going to see that you have not seen before is we're going to have some that have more than one variable. Okay, so when I have something like this, okay, I have 7x to the third times 8x to the y. I'm still going to approach this the same way. I'm going to deal with my coefficients first. Okay, so 7 times 8 would give me 56. Okay, so I'm done with this and I'm done with this. Okay, now when I look for variables that I can multiply together, okay, I have an x here and I have an x here. So I'm going to first deal with the ones that are the same. Okay. So basically, I don't see an exponent here. So this is just like an exponent of 1. So if I have x, this is x, and then I have x to the first times x to the third, that would give me x to the what? You add those together, remember. So I have x to the fourth. Okay, now I've dealt with this, and I've dealt with this. What's the only other thing up there? The y. And there's nothing to combine that y with, nothing to multiply with. So I just have 56 x to the fourth y. I hope that makes sense. It's pretty simple, okay? As long as you take care of those coefficients first, okay? Let's take at another one. Now, this looks crazy, guys, but it's not. It's really not. The first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to take care of my coefficients, okay? I have a coefficient of 7 here. I don't have a coefficient here, so that means it's basically a 1. And then I have another coefficient here. So I have 7 times 1 times 7. Now, 7 times 1 is 7, times 7 is 49. Now, I've taken care of my coefficients. I'll cross this out, cross that out, cross that out. Now, I have a u to the second, and I have a u to the fourth. I'm not worried about this v right now. I have a u to the fourth, and I have a u to the fourth. Now, remember, when I have that same base of u, I'm going to take all these exponents, I'm going to add them. So 2 plus 4 would give me 6, plus 4 would give me 10. So I have u to the 10th. Now, I dealt with this, I dealt with this, and I dealt with this. What I have left is a v to the fourth, and just a v by itself, which means my exponent is a what? A 1. And then I have another v to the fourth. Okay, so when I put this together, I have v, and then I'm going to add exponents because the bases are the same. So 4 plus 1 would give me 5, plus 4 is 9. So this final answer would be 49 u to the 10th, v to the 9th. This is what I would get when I multiplied these monomials. Okay? Hopefully this makes sense, guys. It's really not that difficult. It looks crazy, looks intimidating, but it's really actually very simple. Okay? Watch this as many times as you need to, and we'll have your worksheet for you guys tomorrow. God bless you. Have a great day.